Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. Five weeks come and gone already, and we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Thrown right away, Tagovailoa has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Gain of 17
the big play, and that's him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
It's a gain of
great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Tua now from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Got his man. It's on him. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A pickup of 17. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Now the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This finds its target. That's Hill. This gets the 1st and more. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo?
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay,
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Hold it ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Taylor again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Dragon 60. Panther 60.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here's a screen for Achane. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down, here's Tua. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's Tunga Vailoa again. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Colts in the nickel set on 3rd. Here's Tua again. Look at that power, deep left side. Waddle makes the catch. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. Dolphins make it a 12-point game in the first. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Dolphins 13, Colts nothing. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They go again with Taylor. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at 3rd and 7.
Panther 11. Crackle 80. Hey, smash. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. It's on target to Pierce. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
13 yards on the
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
This is going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now a toss play. Taylor. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. But come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And that play, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, check that. Street. Get it? 60 Bison. Check out.
On the draw, this is Taylor. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only a yard on that pickup, and it's going to be 3rd and goal at the 9.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Here we go, Scott.
3rd and goal for Richardson. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts start to fight back for their first points of this game. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So 1st down from the 41. It's Achane on the inside give. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there, and a new set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shredding. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up by 12. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins bump the lead up to 13 points.
Colts 7. Jason
Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's good.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
2nd down carry for Taylor. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap.
And there's a man there Juju Brents with a pick. Has room down the left sideline. And this is going to be a pick six. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
And there, and Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only did he get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
7. Jason Sanders.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
Let's go now.
From the gun, Taylor. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Sanders to kick
Sanders
off
all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second.